Today we will present the fifth and last episode of our series, The Cuban Way, through which we have showcased the Caribbean islands' efforts to face its most pressing needs with innovation and inventiveness.
Hello, studios. We're here in Havana once again. Today we're talking about one very important topic, that is energy. The world is looking at renewable energies as a key point in transition in this moment of climate crisis, and Cuba, with its Caribbean sun, is not an exception. Today, in The Cuban Way, we're talking about SITMIC.
Cuban rooftops show that something is changing. Faced with the challenge of the country's energy situation, a group of 23 workers decided to use their technical knowledge to find a solution in the use of renewable energies. This is the work of SITMIC, the non-agricultural cooperative that seeks to provide a concrete answer by utilizing one of the island's most valuable resources, the sun.
The cooperative submitted the initial paperwork. There was already a group of members who were committed to renewable energy, who were certain that it was the future of the country and that the country had to get involved in the use of all these forms of energy. In the case of solar radiation, it is widespread throughout the world. Countries such as Spain, Germany, China, and the United States have highly developed it. However, they do not have the radiation regime that our country has, which is very favorable. It will be difficult for anyone to put a blockade on the sun, and simply with high-quality technology that we can import, with high standards, we could work precisely on that sustainability in replacing the fossil fuels, which is so necessary for the country.
On top of working with private initiatives and government agencies, the cooperative seeks to collaborate with public institutions to bring this technology to different corners of the country. In Trillo Park, in the heart of Havana, this dream has become a reality. It's a pilot project designed with the national company Hazel.
It all begins with a solar panel, which captures the radiation and sends it to a battery inside the lamp. It has an automated program that turns on as night falls and turns off as dawn breaks. And it has really had a huge impact. Neighbors have told us repeatedly that it has been the meeting place in the midst of the blackout, where everyone, children and elderly people, have found a beacon of light. We believe that any project related to renewable energy sources, which is focused on replacing fossil fuels, but also on sustainability, should not be undertaken without a community base. That is the daily work of the cooperative, trying to find solutions that have a positive impact on our society.
The decision to form a cooperative is one of the keys to SITMIC's success. Teamwork and horizontal dialogue in search of solutions.
We discuss every project, every solution, every proposal, and we always try to improve it with the opinion of the group. And that is how we move forward. From a social and human perspective, the work of the cooperative is very fulfilling, and we are very satisfied to be working in this way.
Like this, SITMIC continues its day-to-day efforts to make sure that Cuba, with its optimal climatic conditions and available technical knowledge, finds in this technology a key to its sustainable energy development.
We are a Cuban enterprise. We are small, but we are a Cuban enterprise. We are in Cuba. We know about the daily situation that the people, industries, government, how all of us are suffering due to the blockade, its financial limitations, all these things. When you share that feeling and that daily experience, you are motivated to be part of the solution. The country is currently committed to renewable energy. I want to do our part as a cooperative in finding the most efficient way to bring renewable energy sources to the development of our country, to the sustainable development of our country.
Belen de los Santos, Denise Araví, for TeleSUR from Havana, Cuba.
One of the key aspects of this cooperative, that is SITMIC, was its passion for collaborative work. And with this, we end this series that sought to bring Cuba through the lens of its collaborative efforts and community projects. That is the Cuban way.